Hi guys, 732 Review Crew back. I'm Mikey.
I'm Beef.
And I'm Mike.
And this is Westworld Season 1, Episode 4. And we are very excited for this episode because as of last episode, there's a lot of things starting to happen in Westworld itself. Some of them being...
Dolores killed someone.
Yeah! Dolores killed a host. And I can't wait to see what happens because she's not supposed to pull any triggers. So she's gained some sentience in that regards. And there's only one way for us to figure out what Arnold is doing behind the scenes. That's for us to jump into this episode.
And we need to check in with the Man in Black.
That's right. Let's see what's going on. Thank you for joining us. We're starting in 3, 2, 1.
Dolores.
Just can't help himself.
Pain. They're lost.
It's what he said.
It's all I have left of them.
Bro.
Can you help me?
What is it that you want?
I don't know.
She can't want.
But this world, I think there may be something wrong with this world.
It's called the maze.
What kind of game is it?
If you can do that, then maybe you can be free.
What?
I think I want to be free.
Huh.
He said I think instead of just I want.
I think, therefore I am.
Wait!
She still has to get reset.
How does it work?
Turns her off, they put her on a dolly, they wheel her out.
But how do those guys not notice?
I love this show because it keeps me guessing.
Yeah.
Play her piano again.
I feel like we need to get you one of those.
Dude, I want to play with clockwork.
Most things touch the tip of my tongue. I'm happy to forget.
What is going on?
Something in your eyes.
Oh, memory.
Memory.
That's so cool the way they did that. Oh, she's awake still.
Yeah, if she says 3, 2, 1, wake up, that would be crazy.
I've got another bullet fragment to remove from her abdomen.
Huey wants her back on the floor now. Catch her and get her on the guard.
Most things
That was what happened and why she freaked out. When she escaped,
Oh.
that's why she was on the operating table.
Oh. She's gonna check. Uh-oh.
They didn't clean her clothes. Oh my gosh. The monster.
The aliens! The spacemen! They're coming for me!
Oh, how many pictures are down there?
Oh, no.
Oh my god. What? How can they make more seasons of this show? We're already 4 episodes in.
Its behavior was unconventional.
It smashed its own head in with a rock.
I don't like looking
It
at
is
that.
possible that
The hosts don't imagine things. You do. That's not Orion. There are 3 stars in Orion's belt, not 4.
It's the maze.
I don't think it's the maze either.
This is why the company needs to bump our stake in this place. With our family, William, everything is business.
Now I'm even more confused about the relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like how they're just making this guy carry his own noose.
This whole world is a story. I've read every page except the last one.
See, now that's why I never learned to read.
I think we found our snake after all.
Of the egg-laying variety. What?
You look a little short-handed.
We got enough men.
Seems like you got a couple positions.
That's stellar, dude.
Oh, she's following the path that the Man in Black did. That's the daughter.
Oh.
morning. Where are you from?
same as you. Don't you remember?
What?
Huh?
What? They all gaining sentience?
Is she also one of the first ones?
She joined the maze, Mikey.
Oh! Where'd she go?
Got word a girl went missing from Abernathy Ranch.
She's not lost, she's with me.
My mistake. Y'all have a nice morning.
Bang, bang. I knew it. Yeah, let's go. That's his kind of woman.
My father would tell me that the steer would find its own way home. It never occurred to me that we were bringing them back for the slaughter.
Dude, that was too deep for me.
This episode has been insane so far.
She's insane so far.
I mean, yeah.
She's a great character. Her house?
Mm-hmm.
Your foundation literally saved my sister's life. One more word and I'll cut your throat, understand?
Okay.
This is my fucking vacation.
He must be some mega philanthropist, and this is how he gets it out of his system every year.
You ever heard of a man named Arnold?
Ooh, it's all coming together.
You aim to break into a prison and take out 20 men alone.
Not alone. I'll take Lawrence here.
Dude.
I love this
Armored
thing.
wagon.
That's so cool.
Hand rolled on the ample thighs of exotic women. Perhaps you'd like to try one yourself.
That host is living right now.
What if I told you I'm here to set you free?
Whew. Wow, wow, wow. That's all I can think of when I see comments.
I'm Sheriff Lawman.
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Yeah, right.
Maybe someday.
Someday. Never.
Just where you supposed to be?
Your salvation.
Guys, that outfit is awesome. That cow hat, boy, hat is awesome.
Wait,
That's from the first episode.
Yeah.
Escatone?
Escatone.
Actor Escatone, something like that.
I believe that only the truly brave can look at the world and understand that all of it. God's,
You got crazy eyes.
and everything else will end badly.
I've got a request for a pyrotechnic effect. Los Diablos, low yield, 2 charges.
Huh.
What? How's it like half smoked already?
So the events must last more than a day.
Lively, Hector.
What do you mean?
Like, he said it takes 3 days for their friends to get here.
It's probably triggered by oh my god. It blew up his mouth. Holy shit.
Oh, the cigars are little. Oh my god.
I think they trigger like events by like a non-host showing up.
He's gonna get them all in a line.
Again. Again. Oh, this is, I love this running gag with him.
I was 7 when they rode into my town. Masked men in devil's horns. Every one of them I tracked down, I used their blood to paint my skin again.
Only one hand left in the head of the snake.
Oh shit, that's why the tattoo's not colored in. That's so good. Is that a robot the little kid brought?
Oh my god, what does it look
It's a
like?
spaceman.
It looks like the spaceman.
That thing's part of their so-called religion.
What?
Have the neighbors complained?
Safe to say they're asking questions.
Oh wow, slave labor.
It's just automatons.
He begged me not to let you people in. The money men. Delos. But I told him we'd be fine, that you didn't understand what you were paying for.
That's a full ass glass of
Every
wine.
inch of it.
He's broken.
In here we were gods.
Oh, he's showing his power.
He's not just a kooky old man.
They'll be sending a representative.
But they already have. I thought they would have told you.
Ooh!
It won't be a retrospective, as I'm sure you have all feared.
Let's go fuck these fuckers up.
Can't wait for him to die by accident and him to be the first one.
Slap leather cocksuckers.
Ooh. This isn't even them, is it?
No, it's definitely them. Mood.
Oh!
Oh no.
Upgrade. Nice.
Loot. He's got some loot. Ooh,
Buzzer.
vulture. Teddy?
Teddy.
Oh.
I should have guessed.
Please, put me out of my misery.
It looks like misery's all you got.
My boss, El Lazo, he'll pay you twice what the marshals will. And
These men won't.
Twice as much.
It's fake money.
what the fuck?
Relax, man. Your bullshit mission led us right to an Easter egg.
Oh.
Oh, don't you dare. See? This is gonna be fun now. Now we're each gonna have one. I won't fuck mine either.
You're disgusting.
She will be just fine with a trip down the dark side. And so will you. Trust me.
That white hat's looking a little dirty.
Got some guest riding with Hector this time.
I love how there's like an admin doing stuff, like a GM.
Oh my gosh. Wait, is that how they got out the first, like...
Oh!
These people... Yeah!
Mayhem.
Mayhem.
Oh.
Snake Girl is the one that shoots a lot of people.
That's what I said.
No, you're right.
Well, hello there. I want to talk.
Interesting way of starting a conversation.
I want to know about this.
How would he know?
Cut these guys off, jam their weapons, and send in the cavalry.
Oh shit. Sacred native lore.
Are the figures... Are the native people Arnold's design?
And what does this shade do?
You've seen this? The man who walks between worlds.
I thought I was crazy. But I got shot. Here.
He said he forgot the bullet fragment. Like,
yeah.
When she woke up.
Oh. Oh. You want to die lying down or up on your feet? Go to hell.
Woo. Oh my god!
Wow.
Do it. Do it! Oh.
They're getting a new idea. He's literally going inside of her.
Digging for that bullet.
Yep. And he just pulled the bullet out.
Say the words. Say the words. Curse him too. What a way to end it! Oh my god!
Fuck.
Wow, they really dropped a lot of lore bombs this in the last episode.
Oh yeah, this feels like we're actually getting to the meat of the TV show. The one thing I want to bring up before we even deep dive into it, does it feel like to anybody else there's two different timelines of some sort, or am I misinterpreting?
No, there's just loops.
I thought it was me. No, I mean with
and they tie in old storylines and they keep progressing.
No, with Ford. Because there's the one scene where he's looking, we see Dolores has a flashback to the church.
Okay.
And then we see him.
There was a buried church.
Yeah.
Under the ground.
There's a buried church under the ground.
Right.
And he's talking about to the little boy in the first episode, I think. Can you hear the bells?
Uh-huh.
So is there like two different timelines?
No.
Or is that just the original world they made had the church kind of? That was like the first story.
They keep rolling it over.
Okay. Okay, and then they just kind of keep like rolling it over, but like the reason why he said that, can you hear the bells, is because the church used to actually be there, and he can hear the bells, but like imagination's important in this world too, I guess. So like imagine stuff is actually like real, like the people are real. I don't know. I jumped hard on that, but you make more sense.
Was it just me, or was that last scene really Grapes of Wrathy?
I have not read it.
Okay, not to ruin. I don't know. Not to ruin.
I'm sorry.
Then I recommend it.
You're on your own.
If you get it, you'll get it. But there is, but yeah. I mean, it's also a book about like these times.
That was honestly one of the greatest endings.
John Steinbeck.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was honestly
never read it.
One of the greatest endings to like a episode is just the shooting through the door. It's just like I don't know. There's something peak about that to me, just because like. None of this matters, and they just start making out, and then bullets hail through the door, and they die.
Is this nihilism?
I love it.
Just like the show.
I love it. So,
what if? Okay, sorry.
You're fine. You're good. You're good. Jump into it. Keep going.
I was thinking. So they said that they referred to. Someone said that Wyatt's goal. It was like he didn't think the land belonged to the new settlers or the old ways. But like. The old ways it seems like they're referring to Arnold. Like Arnold, they said was the original settler. I feel like the native people like might be Arnold's like design or something. Like,
So like,
Yeah, I agree. That's a good theory.
we're supposed
we
to
just
wonder.
haven't seen them.
We're supposed to wonder. But I feel like the Ford storyline that's being put on right now is supposed to be is related to all of the hosts malfunctioning and Arnold's legacy. I feel like it has to all
It's
tie
like legacy
together.
code, right? Legacy code.
Like because it's all happening at the same time, and we got the ominous thing with Ford when he was with the little kid by the church, and now he's pushing this giant thing and he's starting to like intimidate people, whereas before he was just like this recluse old man.
I'm getting the thing out of this episode. Ford is making me feel that he has some sort of ulterior motive that is different than everybody else.
Well, they talked about that in episode 1 or 2.
And the big thing is I'm almost starting to think, did he kill Arnold for disagreeing with him?
You know,
that would make sense because if they're having dissenting viewpoints,
Arnold, and he did say he was very careful.
Very careful. I was going to say that. He said it almost in a villainous way too.
Arnold wants to make it so that
Ford's the villain here.
So Ford, I think Arnold wanted to make it just so that they were real people. I think Ford wants to make them real people and use them to maybe do things. Like one of my theories was, did he replace the board with hosts so that they always agree with him?
No,
I think
that's too much.
Going too far.
That's too much.
I don't know. It maybe.
M. Night Shyamalan.
So literally, like, and then the last episode of the first season, Ford goes, pulls off his own face. I am the host. Like.
Why is he Sean Connery?
I don't know.
They're gonna be like, he takes it off and he's Dolores.
Oh my god!
Speaking of, do you think Dolores has two models? One that's in.
Dude, I
feel like
the simplest thing is that it's just the extraction teams are really good, and they just get her out.
But all those guys go to sleep and they pull her out within 5 seconds, and he has all those conversations with her and then puts her back in. And I mean, they could. I'm not saying that.
That explains.
But the thing that you said makes sense to me because it also she directly said, she was like, there are not two versions of me. No, she said that.
Oh,
like,
but she also says that she's dreaming.
Yeah.
This is a dream. So like, I don't know, because like, that would be so overly complicated versus just like pulling her out.
I was gonna. It
so
would
like
be
Occam's
super
razor says
complicated.
no, but
it would be super complicated to pull her out.
We've never seen her leave that box.
Also, it wouldn't make sense to. We've seen her like naked before when she's been pulled out, but this time she has clothes on. Yeah, the first episode.
Oh yeah,
but
when other people are examining her.
But I was gonna say to feed into the not two different versions and uplink and not uplink, like. Yeah, he wouldn't need a whole model. He'd be able to uplink her to like a head and then talk to her that way.
But that's the thing is he's like imprinting personhood on her. So he wants like her to be herself.
I don't know. There might I think you're right, the extraction teams, but I feel like it's not far off. It's not wrong to be like, he could, to make it nobody suspicious.
They might just have a claw machine to pick her up and just we don't know.
Whatever.
It's pretty funny. That'd be pretty funny. Like a little magnet, they just could drop them back down.
Yeah, like I did. Yeah. We don't know.
I mean, it makes sense. Or they can give him a command to wander off away from camp and then scoop him.
Yeah, I guess.
So
I don't know.
I'm going to bring it up now. The maze. So we learned a little bit more about the maze. So the maze is at the center, they said, or the center gives you freedom. I'm sorry.
You know how the maze is like brain shaped?
Yeah.
It's literally the inside of like a. It looks like how your.
Do you think? Oh my God! What if it's their mind and they have to find the escape from their programming?
Yes.
You're a genius.
Maybe that's what it is.
I don't know,
or maybe when they get to the center of the maze,
I'm wrong about a lot of things.
Maybe Arnold's in the center of the maze as an AI running the entire thing.
It's fucking.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised.
Ready Player One.
Never seen that.
Here's the egg.
So, I mean, they literally said Dolores can find her way home too. So maybe the maze was the original scripted event.
What if the maze is like the utopian land where Arnold was going to send all of them once they achieve sentience?
Where? You know what? I have a question though.
Like Neutrino Village.
Why Lawrence?
What?
Why Lawrence?
Why Lawrence?
Like, why does the Man in Black why Lawrence?
He likes him.
But like, he's gotta. There has to be. Like,
okay, hold on. Let's roll it back. That's Boblin the Goblin.
Yeah.
Okay.
He just doesn't.
The players
die.
are just going to be like, that's mine.
That's the NPC. But I'm just so curious why he's taking, because he's not even like he's taking him and he's like, it's like a backup or something. He didn't even cut his head. Like he didn't cut his head off like he did for the guy in the first episode or the second episode. There's just, and he even said, he's like, you can make it out alive. He didn't even say like, you're going to be stuck here forever. And he's led Lawrence on. He was like, you're going to realize one day that your choices aren't your own and there's someone else making the choices. It's like, I just wonder why Lawrence.
I don't know. I'm curious. So I'm curious on that too. And I really liked the Man in Black's quote to Lawrence, where Lawrence said, "I'll fucking kill you," and then he looked at him and said, "Maybe someday," because it seems like maybe the Man in Black's ultimate goal is to make this world no longer a game and real, where the stakes exist. Where if he gets shot, he dies, because I think he's bored of being here for 30 years. He's done everything.
Well, no, it sounded like he wasn't here for 30 years because that guy walked up to him to talk to him about his foundation.
No, I mean, not living here for 30 years. He's been coming for 30 years.
Yeah.
So he's done every single story that's ever existed besides the one that was new. That's why when,
it's like when you get season passes a Great Adventure every year, and then you do it for a while, you're like, I want to go see the tunnels, dude. Fuck it.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't care if I get thrown out
and that's
anymore.
exactly what he's doing. And, he's trying to give them sentience because he wants to make this more fun for him, because he's experienced all the thrills and chills, and now he wants more. And part of that is giving them some sort of sentience or some sort of equal advantage, because when God mode, of course, the first couple times you come, God mode's awesome, but by the 50th, 60th time, even the 30th time,
they have a fright fest?
You're like, fuck, man. Of course.
Like a Halloween, like you think they do Undead Nightmare,
like a Christmas night.
Yeah.
So the one thing, speaking of him, we found out that the Man in Black has a foundation that he uses to save people. Whether maybe he's some super.
We don't know how.
He's probably some ultra rich philanthropist.
What did we watch? That it's like I'm saving you, and it was like murder.
I don't remember.
He has some.
You know what I'm talking about?
He has something that takes like it develops things that help people somehow, because he said
it's got to be.
Yeah, technology basically was saying the technology, or like what the foundation does, saved his sister's life.
So my main thought of this is
SCP Foundation.
But you would need to produce something helpful.
So my main thought is he does something so good for the world that in order to offset how good he is, he has to come here at least once a year to get it out. Yeah, to basically get it out of his system.
That's why the society in The Purge is so good. That's what they say. They say the society is so great. There's no crime.
Man.
The snake tattoo was an awesome thing too, because that character, you were correct, that was the girl from the original shootout in town, which makes sense because she was a part of his crew, and it all came full circle. Just like these events are all scripted, they can't go too far off. Somebody saved from 3 days in, which would have happened either way, because technically there was non-hosts in that party, and I guess the Man in Black knows who all the hosts are, because he's been here so much.
Right.
So he was like, all right, bang, bang, we're ready to join you. Mm-hmm. And which is so funny, because I've been wondering this entire time, who is a host and who isn't. It's hard to tell, which is the whole point of this, to immerse you so much.
I can barely track the same characters.
Yeah, and it's so crazy. I feel bad for Teddy as well, him showing up again.
Being strung up.
Oh my gosh, he's going to get taken, and he got taken.
Well, it means he was not done with his storyline either. So we were wondering how often it resets. It seems like when the storylines are finished, it resets kind of. And in order to make sure that these storylines are running, these storylines are running, effectively, they have the monitoring station that we saw, which is able to pull people out or stop people. Or, for example, if these guys are returning to town, they could be like, all right, their fun's over. Kill them, reset the town. We have 30 minutes. We could do this. We're good at this. Get those guys arrested, throw them in jail. They'll wake up in the morning because the prostitutes go out to breakfast with a key in it. The whole experience. They're going to be bad guys and they'll escape from jail, which is, that's pretty cool. And the whole time they're doing that is just to get them out of the way so they can get the next group of visitors in, which I love. That's so cool.
Well, I thought they said because there was a group of families, and so they were like, all right, we got to take this from R down to like
you might be
PG.
Right. I thought it was in reference to them coming back to town with the William and his friend.
They said there's some families on the ranches that are like farms that were changing their itinerary and coming back to town.
So you might be right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
The one thing I also thought was so interesting was we talked about it slightly. Ford flexing his control over everybody.
He just lifts a finger.
He didn't even say anything.
Did he even lift a finger?
Yeah, he did. He did. He was sitting there and he pointed the finger towards Manu. And he started moving again.
Everybody moved.
He didn't even need to press anything. He just pointed.
And it makes sense that the programmer put this type of failsafe in.
Well, as I said, that him and Arnold were gods.
Well, he can't be usurped. He can't. If they try to kick him out of
world,
this, he has the ability to basically control everything.
His children.
This is his world. His children.
Heathcliff.
Last
SAO fans will get that one.
Let's see. So you thought about the native lore with the suits too? Yeah. Is that because of Arnold? Is that really? Do you think?
I think it's just how you design a system. Is you give the native people a god.
And I love how
God was the people who actually are doing godlike things in this.
But I think it's like Arnold like made that belief system.
AI Arnold.
Yeah. Well, no, I don't. It seems like it seems too fishy to not have Arnold be
all I know
alive
is
somehow.
1 finale is going to blow my fucking.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
It's gonna be crazy.
Honestly, I have no more predictions or no more things to discuss because this was just such a crazy thing.
It was so good.
It was so good. Everything else was better and better.
Yeah. I feel like I have to stop and like.
Yeah. I mean, I just want to know what happens, and there's only one way for us to find out, and that's we have to keep watching.
Yeah.
So thank you for joining us with the 732 Review Crew. I'm Mikey.
I'm Beef.
And I'm Mike.
And this was our episode 4 reaction to Westworld. If you did enjoy this, check out the Patreon for full lengths. If you're new here, please do check that out. Let us know how you like them. There's a free full length for the first episode. If you didn't check it out already, go back and watch it. That episode was real good. Otherwise, say hi in the comments. Let us know you're new here. Let us know how you're enjoying it. Anything you want us to watch potentially. And subscribe if you haven't already. We'll appreciate it. See you next time.
Toodaloo.
Bye-bye.